Welcome everyone to Marvel Hub. This is DK Dynamite, and here is the plot synopsis for Captain Marvel in just a couple of minutes. So in 1995, on the Kree Empire's capital planet of Hala, warrior Vers suffers from recurring nightmares involving a battle and an older woman while training to join Star Force. Her mentor, Jan Rog, warns her to control her ability to fire photon blasts from her hands. When she loses her temper, Vers meets with Supreme Intelligence, an artificial intelligence, and the Kree's ruler, who offers the same warning. Jan Rog leads Vers and fellow Star Force members Atlas, Bronchar, Karath, and Minerva to a planet infiltrated by the Skrulls, a race of alien shapeshifters that can perfectly simulate anyone and with whom the Kree are at war. When attempting to extract a captured spy, Vers is taken prisoner and subjected to a memory probe by the Skrulls' General Talos. Escaping with Talos and others in pursuit, she reaches Earth, crashing through a Blockbuster video store in Los Angeles. She rigs a communication device to contact Star Force, and her presence attracts police as well as S.H.I.E.L.D. agents Nick Fury and Phil Coulson. As they question her, they are fired upon by a Skrull in disguise. Vers pursues the alien, but after a fight aboard a train, loses him, though not without recovering a crystal containing her disjointed, extracted memories, which led her to a bar in a nearby town. Meanwhile, Fury, driving after Vers, discovers a Skrull impersonating Coulson. The alien dies when Fury purposely crashes the car. Fury follows a lead to the bar with Vers, while Talos impersonates Fury's boss, Keller. Fury and Vers agree to work together and, using Fury's security clearance, visit the secret airbase, Pegasus, that appeared in Vers' deep memory, along with the identity of the older woman, Dr. Wendy Lawson. They learn Lawson was a Kree and died along with her pilot in a 1989 crash while flight testing her light-speed engine, and that the pilot was Vers, avoiding capture by Keller and S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. Vers and Fury escape in a small cargo jet with Lawson's cat, Goose, adopted by the base, having stowed away. In Louisiana, Fury and Vers speak to Maria, Rambo, Vers' fellow jet pilot, call sign Photon, the last person to see Lawson and Vers alive. They fill each other in with the help of Maria's young daughter Monica, and Vers learns she was jet pilot Carol Danvers. Talos, who had tracked her, arrives and asks to speak. Using the black box recorder of Lawson's crashed plane, Danvers learns an alien spaceship had shot it down, and she now remembers Jan Rog killing Lawson, as well as Lawson's warning that the experimental engine's energy core had to be destroyed to keep it from the wrong hands. Vers shot it and was caught in an ensuing explosion, with her body absorbing the energy. Jan Rog brought the amnesic Vers, the remaining portion of Danvers, on her broken dog tag to Hala. Talos explains the Skrulls are simply refugees, and Lawson's engine was to help them escape beyond Kree's reach. Using coordinates Lawson had given Danvers, she, along with Fury, Monica, and Goose, who for some reason terrifies Talos, fly their Skrull-modified cargo jet to a cloaked ship in orbit. There they find the source of the energy core's power, the Tesseract, and some Skrulls refugees, including Talos' mate and child. Jan Rog's Star Force, having tracked them, captures Danvers and places her in VR before the Supreme Intelligence. Enraged at being used, Danvers fights back and discovers that a Kree implant that purposely gave her Kree powers was instead limiting them. Accessing her full force, Danvers escapes, gives the Tesseract to Fury for safekeeping, and battles the Star Force to give Rambo time to fly herself. Fury and the Skrulls to Earth along with Goose, who is not a cat but an alien known as Flurkin that can sprout powerful tentacles and whose insides are a pocket dimension where the Tesseract is placed. Rambo shoots down a pursuing Minerva. Danvers chases an escaping Jan Rog and discovers the extent of her powers, including flight. She single-handedly destroys multiple ballistic missiles that Kree official Ronan, the Accuser, called in by Jan Rog, has fired at Earth, and forces Ronan's forces to retreat. On Earth, Danvers quickly defeats Jan Rog and sends him back to Hala with a warning to the Supreme Intelligence. Danvers agrees to help the Skrulls find a new homeworld, giving Fury a modified pager with which to contact her in an emergency. Fury later drops a proposal for an initiative, changing the name after finding a photo with Danvers' old call sign of Avenger. In a present-day mid-credit scene, Danvers meets Avengers Steve Rogers, Natasha Romanoff, Bruce Banner, and James Rhodes, who were monitoring the pager Fury had activated. In an end credits flashback, Goose coughs up the Tesseract. So that was a complete plot synopsis of Captain Marvel. The film releases in just a couple of hours in US cinemas. I'll have a review here on the channel along with an ending explained. This is DK Dynamite. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn notifications on to stay up to date with the latest and greatest Marvel news and information. And peace out, everyone.